All right. We're live over here. We're live. I got Leon Mohammed in the back here. All right. We're live over here. I got Leon Mohammed. Wait a minute. Let me straighten this shit out here. Let me straighten this out. All right, we're good. All right, we're live over here with Leon Mohammed. Let me shout out to the people that came in here today, man. Chris from Ireland, salute to you, bro. Joe from Ireland, man, thanks for coming by. Skills from New Orleans, man, salute to you, brother. My sister, Green Eyes Peas in the boxing lounge. I got Leon Mohammed in here. Leon's got something to say. There's boxing going on in Lagos, Nigeria right now. Leon, tell us about the World Boxing Bureau. What's happening, man?
The World Boxing Bureau has 4 title fights in Nigeria. Redemption for the president, Abuchi. Redemption, shortcomings. He bounced back tonight. Him and the other heavyweight, Big Charlie, they're all fighting for the World Boxing Bureau world title and intercontinental title. President Al Rahim Burt of Newark, New Jersey. I'm the executive supervisor, Hall of Fame, 50 years of boxing. It's going on now in Nigeria. I just got a call from over there. The show just started, Bruce, in Nigeria. Hopefully, that he can redeem himself. We call this show Redemption because I have became a good Christian. He redeemed himself. My people in New Jersey, my people in Houston, all my Nigerian brothers that put this thing together with my help. It should be a good show tonight.
All right, man. And what do you think? What do you think's the outcome going to be? Because he's fighting this guy that he's fighting, Kabru Tawalami. I never heard of him. He's 45 years old, and it says he likes to hug, and he's a hugger. And
well, that's what they say. To do what they say and what he do is 2 different things. If you never seen the guy fight him hug, how can you say what he does?
Well, this
you know I'm the type of guy, and you know me for a few years now. I don't go by what nobody said. I go by what I've seen and what I know. Don't tell me about what you heard that he's a hugger. If you never seen him hug, then how do you know that is true? You got to stop that, Bruce. I don't like that, bro.
Leon, what is what's the game plan here? What's Igabuchi going to do?
Okay, Igabuchi hoping that he wins, and then we're gonna get him a big shot. I'm not gonna say we got a big major shot lined up for him. I'm not gonna say what it is and who it's with, because I know you're gonna turn it around. And the people around you, because I watch every comment from when I do shows with you. So I'm not gonna say we got a done deal for a major fighter. I'm not saying who it is and who his people is, but trust me, it's going to happen in March or April. A major shot, a major payday that he should have got years ago, other than the 2 major paydays he got when he knocked out the former champ of the world, Chris Bird, and beat David Tula. After he beat Tula, if you think about it, Bruce, if your people know the history of the sport, when he beat Tula, he should have got the shot. Duba pulled something slick, and David Tula got the shot even after he lost his #1 spot to Igabuchi. Duba still put it off, and David Tula got the shot at Lennox Lewis.
Well, Ike's had a lot of problems with the law. Is that all straightened out?
Well, Bruce, that was 18 years ago. See, you got to think, Bruce. What I told you we were calling this fight redemption. So that's common sense that said you that he redeemed himself.
Wait a minute. I got somebody at the door here. Hang on. I got hang on a second. Okay, Leon, keep it going over here, man. I get all kind of people. I get all kind of people knocking on my door. So tell me, Leon, where are we going to go with this? Give us a little hint. Is he coming to America? Is he going to be fighting in Nigeria?
I'm gonna say this one time on it. We got something big for it. When it's time to announce it, I'll announce it. Because I don't need nobody twisting this around. We got something big for him in March or February. It's either going to be in Miami or Houston, Texas, with his Nigerian brothers and sisters. That's all I'm telling you. You don't need to know who it is because nobody's going to turn this around. If they don't know nothing, they can't turn it around. All they know, either in March or April, he's going to fight in Miami or Houston, Texas. It's a done deal. That's all y'all need to know.
And so this fight's pretty much in the bag then, huh? He's gonna annihilate Kabri Tawani.
If that's what you think, dude, that's what you think.
Well, I don't know, Leon. We got any reports from ringside?
If you don't know, watch the fight and you'll see.
I wish I could watch the fight. I can't get it streamed in anywhere. Too close to the end of the month.
You got a link. Call Al Rahim and tell Al Rahim to send you a link.
Al Rahim's in here listening to us right now.
Yeah. The president's in there?
Yeah, he's in here right now.
Yeah. So maybe he'll be good enough to send y'all the link and you can put it up. I want the world to see the redemption. I want the world to see that the World Boxing Bureau is in Nigeria. We on the move. That's not Black Whitehead said, ain't no stopping us now. The Bush gonna be if he wins, he'll be the oldest champion in history of this sport. Next question, yeah.
Man, I'm just in here for you, man. I want to know what's going on, and you're keeping us in suspense.
First of all, I told you what was going on. Why would I tell you all my business? Oh, your people gonna give you your business?
We got thousands.
I'm a different kind of guy, huh? I told you what's gonna happen. If he wins, he's the oldest champion in history. We got something big. I told you it's gonna be in Nigeria, in Miami, in April, March, or in Houston, Texas. Mostly like Houston, because Houston got more Nigerians in it than Miami, Florida. That's all you need to know, bro. What are you fixing for, bro?
That's all I need to know, bro. I mean, we got the link. We got the link. The link is below. If anybody wants to buy this fight, $29.95. There's 4 championship fights on here. This is Al Rahim's baby, the World Boxing Bureau. It's a new organization in boxing. We got the WBA, the WBC, the WBO, the IBF, the Ring Magazine. Make it go crazy.
Let me stop you there.
Stop me.
We're not new. We've been around 21 years. Al Rahim just took it over. The World Boxing Bureau been around 21 years. His former president and owner, Billy Mitchell, our dear friend in South Carolina. Don't tell the world it's new. But we've been around going into our 22nd year.
Well, it's new. It's new for me, man. I got socks older than 20 years old, man.
See, you saying you got socks older than 20. I don't know that because I've never seen your socks. Tell me something that I know. But you know how I am, Bruce. I go by what I know, but not by what somebody tells me. It is what it is. It's never personal. It's always business.
All right, but I'll tell you, Leon, it's hard for an organization to crack the people's attention because there's so many organizations out there. Like I said, I'm not going to name them all, but we've got a half dozen organizations that people are looking at, and it's going to be real tough for people to recognize the World Boxing Bureau. We need a lot of publicity. You're going to have to get on a lot of shows. Let people know that there's a new organization.
Why would you say that? And we've been around 22 years. Going on 22 years. It's just that the president just took it over. We've been around 22 years. You just never heard of it because you always focus on the main 3. are the main four.
No, actually, boxing today, boxing is getting boring right now. That's why I talk about the old boxers.
That's your opinion, Bruce. That's your opinion.
That's my opinion, and you're out here for your opinion. This is YouTube. That's what we do. We give our opinions out here.
Yeah. So what's boring about it, Bruce? Tell me what's boring about it.
The best aren't fighting the best. That's what's boring about it. We're seeing sparring matches.
Let me answer that for you, Bruce. You talking about the best and not fighting the best? Why don't you get together, get some investment, and put on the best on the best? It's always a chance to get it done. You get it done yourself. Get some responses and get it done. Don't sit there and try and talk about what ain't being done. So you think that the last couple of months, we had to just fight the best. Devin knocked off Norman, the Norman kid. Junior, Devin knocked him off. Bud Crawford knocked off Canelo. Abdullah Mason became a superstar. So what are you talking about, Bruce?
I'm just talking about the boxing that people want to see, and where you're here representing the world boxing.
You saying crazy shit, Bruce. You can't always get what you want. If you want it, find a way to make sure that it gets done. I learned from Miles Lansky a long time ago. The late Miles Lansky, he would tell me. He said, anything you want to see done, make an effort to encourage some ones that know how to get it done to get it done. So we can't sit back and talk about it what ain't being done. We got to figure out a way to encourage the people that are able to get it done to do it. You got to remember the Don King is gone. Am is gone. The late Butch Lewis, Dubin and his sons are gone. The power brokers are gone, bro. So whatever's there, you got to deal with what's there. So you brag, I remember 2 years ago, you brag on this Turkey Island Sheep. And Bruce, he hasn't brought no real good fights since he's been in the game.
He hasn't brought any really good fights. He unified the heavyweight championship of the world. He unified the light heavyweight championship of the world. He's bringing us the best fights.
Bruce, once you listen, when he came in, the title was already unified. When he stepped in with his country's money, the title was already unified. Wilder had all the titles. Then Tyson Fury, and then Aegis Claimant, being the piece of garbage Jew that he is, worked the deal, and now Usyk is the champ of the world. Usyk got a fight coming up, from what I'm hearing. It is what it is, bro. You can't say he did this, he did that. He didn't do that. You got to know your facts before you put it out there.
Well, bro, Usyk's been stripped by the WBO. He's not unified anymore. He's.
Did you know this? Answer the question, Luke. Do you know this for a fact?
No, I know for a fact, man. I know for a fact.
Listen, did you get it from the WBO or you got it off some fucking internet?
No, everybody knows it.
Answer the question, Bruce.
Guys.
Did you pick up the phone and call the WBO hotline and get it from them or you got it off some fucking internet? Answer the question, bro. Did you get it from the Bruce?
Leon, you're blowing my mind over here.
You can't be straight up, bro. If you didn't get it from the pictures of the WBO, then how you know it's official? You be saying some nut shit, bro. If you didn't get it from the WBO itself, then how you know that it's true?
I got it off the WBO website.
You got it off the website?
Yeah, the WBO website.
That don't mean the WBO put it. Anybody can put it on any website. Right? People had put out that I was going on about 6 months ago. And I'm just talking to you.
Well,
so
I mean,
you got to really know. You got to get it from somebody. Websites and all that. to be tangled with, bro. You know that, Bruce. You ain't new to this game. You don't
Leon,
have the extra facts, bro. Miles Lance and Frankie Carball told me as a kid, always have facts. Don't go by what you read or what somebody's telling you. Have the natural facts, bro.
bro, I got the facts. I got the facts. The Usyk is not undisputed heavyweight champion anymore. The WBO recognizes Fabio Wardley.
Bruce, if you didn't get it from Paco or his nephew, I don't even want to hear it, bro.
Dude, he defended his title already.
Paco, Bruce, yes or no? Did you get it out of Paco, somebody's mouth, and you got it off some fucking website?
Leon, you're too much today, bro.
There ain't no too much, because you're telling me something that you don't know it's fact.
I'm telling you what's going on in boxing, man. You're asking me questions and I'm giving you answers. Alexander Usyk is not undisputed anymore.
Leon, why don't you pick up the phone and call Paco's office and say, is it true? But you want to go by some fucking website, man.
We know it's true, Leon. We know it's true. You know, yeah.
I don't know that it's true. I didn't listen. I know when Paco come in here in a few weeks, our person ask Paco is the truth. I'm not going by what you said you saw on the website. I don't do business like that. I want to get it out of the president's mouth, out of his nephew, who's the new president. Paco walk with him. I get it from Paco. I'm not going by what you saw on the website. I wouldn't talk like that.
Okay, bro. I'm just telling you fact, man. I can't call up Paco. I can't call up Don King. I can't call up Mauricio Suleiman.
Yeah,
but nobody can.
See, Bruce, you're confusing the people. You're talking about what you got off some website. I've seen plenty of websites tangled. Listen, so websites ain't always true, bro.
Well, bro, I'm just telling you what's going on in boxing today, and we've got
what you read, not what you know. Because you think about what you read, Bruce. Make it plain to the people. Say, I read this on their website that he was stripped. Don't say that it's fact, because you don't know that it's fact.
All right. Anybody has any questions for Leon out there? Because he's got a lot of answers out here today. So anybody, if you have any questions, please type them in there. Leon Mohammed is here. This is a real OG of boxing. I got to get another glass of water. My throat is dried out right here. I'll be back in 1 second. Keep it going, Leon.
Do you use your smoke a blunt, Bruce? You'll be all right. Do you use your gas? You'll be all right.
Just had to get some water. Can't get dehydrated in the winter, Leon. You know that, man. I want to live as long as you. All right, let's see, man. Anybody have any questions for Leon? Life in the assisted living center.
Redemption tonight, y'all. Redemption in Nigeria. Redemption, Bruce. That he's going to redeem himself for all his shortcomings.
I need a big puff over here.
That ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new, Bruce. Well, you can tell us something that we all know that you get ready to do. That ain't nothing new. It ain't personal, Bruce. It's always been. It's going to be big business going on right now in Nigeria. The World Boxing Bureau is in Nigeria, Bruce. Let the world know. It ain't personal. It's always business.
Serious question over here. Can Ike fight outside of Africa? He was talking about Japan today.
Well, what we have planned, what he say, and me and the powers to be, my Nigerian brother and our associated, it's what we decide is best for his redemption and best for his aid. We have to protect the fighter of his shortcomings. We got to make sure that everything is in place. As I said before, most likely when he come back over here, it's going to be in Houston. Miami was put on the table because some of his brothers that businessmen in Miami, but it's more beneficial to take it to Houston, Texas. Not Las Vegas, don't even bring it up. Not New York, Houston, Texas, because the Nigerian community is very strong in Houston, Texas. Let me ask you a question, Bruce. You seem like you know a lot. Do you remember a Nigerian champion by the name of Bat Ali?
Oh yeah, light heavyweight champion.
Light heavyweight champion of the world. So when he was over here, Murad had him a lot in the Houston community because Houston is big, have a big Nigerian community. So in my opinion, with the blessings of the Nigerian brothers that I'm connected to, it would be better to take him to Houston than back to Las Vegas. Because at 52, you don't need no more problems and no more shortcomings. I'm planning to give him a big payday and for him to say goodbye. By the time he could support, he can say goodbye. Because even though we call him his redemption, he should have got his major shot. The late Lou Duva, who was my dear friend, not talking about Lou, but Lou crossed me and tested on this one. After we beat his guy, and it's public knowledge that David Tula got the shot at Lennox Lewis, when we should have got the shot. But Cedric Kushner made a deal. So that's what I'm saying.
So the thing is, you're behind Ike Iwabuchi all the way. The World Boxing Bureau. You're gonna make this man popular in this country, because right now people don't even know who the heavyweight champion of the world is in boxing. Boxing is so unpopular on the streets that nobody gives a shit about it.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, this is Leon.
You should have told that. You should have told that to all the people that bought Crawford Canelo. You should have said that then. You should have said to the 18,000 that was in the Outer Dome in Houston and San Antonio, Texas, and December 6th. You should have went down and said that boxing is born. You should have told 18,000 people at the Outer Dome. You should have told the millions that bought Crawford Canelo. You're saying stuff, Bruce, but where's the fact at? So why all these people bought Canelo Crawford? And why there was 18,000 2 weeks ago at the Audemars in San Antonio, Texas? I'm just asking, Bruce, you're saying something, but the numbers are adding up different.
Like my man De Niro says, they're not big on pay-per-views now. Now it's all Netflix. It's a different ball game now. Boxing's getting a new platform. Nobody buys pay-per-view fights. Everybody's streaming the fights.
Well, if that's what you say, I don't know, because I don't go to fights. I've been to all the great ones. I don't go to fights now. I may go around the hotel and politic for some little kids that my grandson is working with. I'm basically retired. But I came out for Ike Iwabuchi to finish with me and Cedric Kushner started. That's why I'm with Ike Iwabuchi. Well, because of what me and Cedric started. The late Cedric Kushner, my South African brother, who had 3 heavyweight champions of the world. Can you name the heavyweight champions that he had, Bruce?
Jerry Coetzee. I don't. That's the only one that I can name off the top of my head, Leon.
What's that? How old is it? outside. I can change. Yeah. I gotta see if I can.
All right, so we are.
I don't have.
Buster Mathis Jr. sued Kushner and won. Yeah, Kushner put on a lot of fights back in the 80s. He seemed to come out of nowhere. Serious competition for Bob Arum and Don King. But
Bruce, you still ain't tell me. You just told me one heavyweight champion said their head.
well, that's
You just told me about one.
that. Joe says he had Hasim Rockman.
That's two.
And who's the third one?
He had four. He had four.
Okay.
That's two.
And who's the third and fourth? I don't know, Leon.
I know you don't know. There's a lot of things you talk about you don't know. Tony Tucker.
You come out here and
Tony
bust my
Tucker.
balls. I'm giving you a platform, and you're over here busting my balls.
Tony Tucker, and Penguin Thomas.
All right. So those were Cedric Kushner fights. Cedric Kushner did a lot of things. He even had he was a rock and roll promoter. Did you know that?
Yes, he had the Allman Brothers and the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah. I think he had a hand in promoting Watkins Glen with Shelley Finkel. Shelley Finkel was into the music also.
Well, Shelley Finkel.
He's making me look. Wait a minute. People say I'm looking at my comments over here, Leon. People are saying you're making me look like a child. Wow. I don't understand that, man. People are busting my nuts over here.
Well, Bruce, if you say something, you gotta have your facts. You can't go by what you read, bro. You gotta have your facts. See, if I'm gonna say something about Chili, I'm gonna make sure I'm saying the right thing. If I don't think I'm right, I'm gonna pick up the phone and call Chili. So I don't put out stuff with facts and something I read on this internet crap. It's not the way the old timers taught me to do business. I apologize. I don't do things like that. If I can't get it from the horse's mouth, I don't say that. I'm not going by no website, because anybody can put up anything. So I'm not saying that. So I'm not going to read something that the WBC put up if I don't know that the WBC put it up or that Mauricio authorized it. Why would I retweet it and put it out there? It may not be true. So after this fight, the next big fight, Bruce, is in New York. There are two shows coming up in New York. You know about that, Bruce?
Leon, you got that big show coming up at the Garden on the 31st. You got
We got a show before that.
Who's fighting before that? What do we got?
They got the show at the Barclays Center on the 10th. That's Eddie Hearn's show. And I'm surprised that Eddie Hearn is going to the Barclays Center. I'm surprised.
Who does he got?
Surprised. He got a nice little card at the Barclays Center. It must be good that Eddie paying all the money to take it to the Barclays Center. And he's coming 2 weeks later to Madison Square Garden. Him, that fucking clown Turkey out Chief. I don't know nothing about the guy. I just don't think that he's good for boxing. He wants to be the modern day Don King. That would never happen. It would never. What Don did in boxing, it would never be done in the history of the sport, as my late brother Ronald Butcher Lewis would say. Never been done in the history of the sport. Took out the sheet coming, sure he got a bankroll. So Bruce, you made a statement a while ago. Now I'm gonna bring you back to something that you told me 2 years ago. All Turkey out of Chief gonna do this in boxing. You just said yourself that he ain't done what you thought he would do. Make the best fight. He's lying. All right. But I ain't saying nothing, man. So you ain't worried about it?
Caught my inventory, man.
If you can't do it, you can't do it. Then I just gotta get on the train and go up to the mosque and see if they got some up there.
What you looking for? You ain't give what I'm giving you, though. You know that.
Well,
Brother, cut all this shit. I know about it.
well,
Put water down there.
hey, Grandma, I gotta take my condition from there. Right around.
Say, what you need?
I need the spray and Panama. You showed me 2 kind of soap. I got one for my. I got one.
This is too good. We gotta keep this going.
Yeah, but yeah. So Bruce on the 31st. That's a good card. They added shoot you to the card, and your main man fighter getting another title shot, Bruce. Your man Jimmy Burchfield, his guy Jermaine O'Neal getting another fight.
Jermaine Ortiz. Don't make him an Irishman. He's a Puerto Rican. Jermaine Ortiz.
Yeah, Jermaine Ortiz. He getting another shot.
Who's he fighting? Boots Ennis?
Huh?
Who's he gonna fight? Boots Ennis?
I don't know who he's gonna fight. I care less about Boots Ennis. I care less. Even though he's from Philadelphia, I don't think much of it. I'll say it live, I'll say it public. And I'll tell his father. I'll think his brother, Farad, was better than he ever gonna be. That's just my opinion. I love his brother. I love Mama Sherry. They're a good family, but I think his brother was a better fighter than he is. To me. Eddie been campaigning trying to get him a shot. What do he bring to the table, Bruce? What do you bring to the table? I don't think you think he's a good fighter, Bruce?
Who's that? Who's that?
Ennis.
Oh, I'll tell you, he has to prove himself. He's one of these. This is why boxing is in such a toilet today. They don't want to fight each other. All he fights is tune-up fights. It's like glorified sparring sessions. He's not fighting the best. He was a welterweight. He didn't really defend his title against any of the top welterweights. He moved up to 154, and now we're not seeing anything. We're not seeing him doing anything at 154. He doesn't even have a title right now.
So, Bruce,
hey, Leon, you know this man. Why don't you get him to represent the World Boxing Bureau and go for the fucking World Boxing Bureau title?
Let me say this. And if the president's still in, I'm going to say it. I'm not a Bruce Ennis fan. So I'll reach out for his brother and see if they're interested in. I'm not a Bruce Ennis fan. I love his brother Farad. I'm gonna try to reach out for Farad through Jimmy Rowan, my friend in Montana who's close to Bosie. The father's a good guy, but I'm gonna reach out for his brother and see if they're interested. That's all I can do, man. I'm not a fan of his, man. I'm a more fan of his brother when his brother was fighting. If you don't show me nothing, bro. I'm gonna throw back from yesteryear. He's a decent fighter. I'm not saying, he will never be no smoke. A Charlie Scott, a Melvin, them guys, I'm not going to think he's going to get to that level, but he can't take it from me. See, Bruce, he never won the title in the ring. People gave it.
That's why people don't take him serious.
So we can't say that because Darryl gave him the title. And then people saying to me, Bruce, Leon, why did you say that? He said, the WBC gave your man the title. Kenny Norton, for sure, they gave Kenny Norton the title. But look at the circumstance why they gave Kenny the title. Because Leon refused to fight Norton, and Norton was number one. So they took the title and put it right up because and they should have did that for Norton. But look how many times Norton defended the title before he lost the title to Larry. I believe he pinned him once or twice, and then he lost it to Larry in 1978. Because Kenny only had the title about 6 months before he lost it. June 9th of 78, he lost it to Larry. So Bruce, I don't think, I'm not saying that he's a bad fighter, Bruce. Like you just said, he hasn't proven himself. He got a free title, but I don't think Darryl people should have gave it to him. When they took it from Crawford, they gave it to him. But having the title and you ain't making no money with it, what sense it have? Now let me ask you a question, Bruce. Do you think Eddie Hearn doing his best?
Eddie Hearn's just another promoter out there, you know. Like you always say, Leon, it's nothing personal. It's only money, and that's all Eddie's in it for. He's just in it to make some money. I don't see him doing anything good for boxing. I just see him as another sleazy promoter in the game.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Bruce. Eddie is the better. He's the better than his father. He's more seasoned than his father was when his father was his age. I'll put it like that. Barry was a good man. So Barry was a good guy, and him and Mickey Duff, they had a lot of world champions from different countries. Bruce, you know that. Mickey Duff had everybody. A lot of people don't know his father was Mickey Duff's partner. From my understanding, until my dealing with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mickey was definitely on top of his game back in the 80s.
Yes, he was.
Now, Leon, what about this big fight coming to the Garden on the 31st? Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevens, super lightweight title, but for Lopez's unit for his Ring Magazine belt and the linear belt. Who do you think is going to come out on top in that fight?
Well, let me say this in all sincerity. I can't pick neither one. I won't pick neither one because I'm all right with the grandfather, Wiley, and his management team of their friends of mine. I'm gonna do like Eddie Clutch did in the Sphinx home fight. I'm gonna stand firm and may the best man win. As I said before, I'm close with the management team of Shakur Stevenson and both of his promoters, Antonio Leonard and Top Rank are friends of mine. Teofimo, I was with him from the humble beginning when it was just me and him, his mother, his father, and his niece, going to Alabama, Texas, and Louisiana when he fought on those Top Rank undercards. So I'm standing firm like Eddie Trust did 47 years ago. Michael Spence, Larry Holmes won September 22nd, 85, 40 years ago. I'm standing firm. It's a good undercard. You got Choo on the undercard, fighting for his world title. And you got Jermaine Ortiz on the card. He's getting another title shot. I think Jimmy Burkfield, my dear friend from yesteryear, he's keeping his word. He's getting his guy shot.
What do you think of the crazy prices they're charging at Madison Square Garden for this fight? The nosebleed seats, Leon, are $1,000.
Well, Bruce, I don't like it. It's not a working man's show. It's a working man's show. I'll wait the next week to talk to him. Yeah, so, see, Bruce, we talk about the price. But we can't tell people what they charge for their house, Bruce. I think it's wrong. It's not a working, it should have something for the working people. But the God chose not to do it, then what can I say? I know it's not right, but hey, you can't tell the promoter what to charge for his show.
Well, I mean, you know, you got guys that they used to go to fights. How's the blue collar? How's New York gonna see this fight? I don't know. It kind of charging these crazy prices alienates the fans. You know, you're pushing out your.
You talking about the fans don't want to go, they don't go.
$1,000. There's no way I could go. The only way I'm going to go is if you get me a ticket and send it to me.
Why would I do that?
Because you're my brother.
I'm
You
not
know
going
why.
myself. I'm not going myself.
You're
And
my.
I'm going to have tickets. I give them to my family. I don't go to shows no more, Bruce. I just went to the Crawford. I went to Vegas for the Crawford fight because I was born out there. I did a lot of interviews. They took care of my hotel and all that. I put some dead cousins in my pocket. I don't go to shows. Bruce, you know I don't do no kind of boxing unless it benefits me. You think I'm doing this about Ike Ibuchi for my health?
I don't know what you're doing it for, Leon. You said you wanted to come on here and talk about him, and I says, hey, man, you know, like it says on the bottom.
Redemption tonight. You need to put that link up. They need to order this. Support Ike Ibuchi. Let him redeem himself.
The link is up.
Let him get his just dues in boxing that he didn't get before. That David Tula stole from him at the hands of my great Italian brother, the late Lou Duba.
I'm way ahead of you, bro. The link's already up there. If anybody wants to order this fight, just click it below. Redemption. I mean, you know, what the hell? It's only $30. It's Christmas time. It's going on right now. So you can watch boxing right now. You know, crack open a brew the day before Christmas. Get an early buzz on. Enjoy some boxing. Ike Ibuchi, man, the president. He's coming back. He's coming back out of he hasn't fought for over 30 years, man. It was amazing. He was indestructible, knocking everybody out in his path. Knocked out former champ Chris Bird, undefeated David Tua. I mean, this guy was a monster. He went away for several years. He's back again, 52 years old. If you want to see what's going on, buy the fight. What else can I say about it, Leon?
Redemption. Support my Nigerian brother. To all my happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, to my Nigerian friends in Houston, Texas, and the former champ of the world. That's not me. Me around 12. I gotta go, Bruce. Thank you, brother.
I'll talk to you.
Send me the link, dude.
You got it, bro.
Send me the link and send me the date.
For sure. All right, man. Whew. Let me get myself back here again. All right, here we are. That was the crazy Leon Mohammed. Leon called me this morning, and he wants to be put online. So that's my man. And like it says below, the service we do to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. And this is a quote from Muhammad Ali. And El Pinche or fucking Bulbous, whatever you want to call yourself, you want to come on here and insult Leon Mohammed, then go fuck yourself. I'll block you. Salute Dick Justice and everybody else that came in here, man. De Niro, my brother. Who else is in here? Chris, man. Salute day. Bulbous, you're gone, bro. No respect for fucking OG in boxing. What's the matter with you? Joe was banned. No, Joe. How did you get banned, Joe? We'll fix that somewhere along the line. But anyway, Green Eyes P. Who else came in here? I don't know who else was in here, but I was trying to pay attention to that crazy Leon. I mean, you know, this man's been living boxing for 70 years. So when he speaks, man, you know, De Niro in the hospital, bro. So sorry to hear that, man. You know, you can tell Leon's in an assisted living. He's 82, 83 years old, but he's been in the game forever. I mean, this is a guy who was at the fucking Thriller in Manila. He had to change his clothes. It was 115 degrees at ringside. His nephew is James Black Gold Shula. I mean, this guy's just a wealth of boxing, and I'm glad to have him on here. He's abrasive at times. I mean, you know, he's Leon Mohammed. I sometimes he's crazy, but he called me up this morning and he wanted to come on here, man. I do that, but I don't think he'd do them. And I just made a bunch of edibles, man. I just made a bunch yesterday. I gave some out this morning for Christmas presents. Somebody gave me some coconut date balls. Pretty tasty, man, with brown sugar and all that funky stuff in there. I'm probably going to gain 10 pounds during this holiday extravaganza here, but this is a strawberry cough vape. Strawberry tart. I think it needs to be recharged. But that's okay. I wasn't even planning on coming on here. I thank everybody who came on and watched us, man. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. And all I can say is have yourself a merry little Christmas. And I'm gone, man. Salute and peace.